Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tyann Krumpa. If you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome to my channel. I am doing right now the first part of this video, which will be the twin flame dynamic. I am going to rename that, by the way, you guys. Just because I feel like we're all ascending, we're all on a spiritual journey, and I really want to include everybody. Not everyone is in a twin flame union. I feel like some of the topics of discussion fits a variety of group of people, and I don't want to just single it out to just the twin flames, okay? Because not everybody can relate to this. But without further ado, as you've seen the title, How to End Third Party Energy. I'm going to give you some tips, and I am definitely an expert on the subject, okay? Anytime I ever wanted to have the third party relationship end with my masculine and his karmic, I've always ended it. And I didn't do any magic or anything like that. And I don't recommend for any of you to do magic on your twin flame because that's putting magic on yourself, okay? Rule number one. And then when I'm done, I'll get into the reading. I'll call in help. I'll do all of that. But let's get first things first. Don't care. You guys, I am about to give you some simple instructions that if you follow it to a T, and if you listen to what I say and do as I say, you will completely dismantle and null and void the contract between your divine counterpart and their third party. Because remember that not only is the divine contract, not only is the soul contract between you and your twin with the divine contract, but when there's a third party, you are a part of that contract too. Yeah, you are. So keeping your vibration and raising your vibration and keeping you in a high vibratory state of consciousness also helps for your twin to raise their vibration. It's like magnets, like attracts like, okay? Your divine counterpart is only with the karmic because they're on the same vibrational frequency. You see, they could never have a relationship if they're not vibrating at the same vibratory rate. And that is the reason why they are together. But if you continue to do your personal work and continue to raise your vibration, they're going to raise up out of that relationship. And it's going to be like as if it never happened. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. So number one, don't care. This is the first step because it is the hardest step. Most of you care. Most of you are in your feelings about your divine counterpart being in a relationship with another person of the opposite sex. It really tickles your fancy to know that they are giving and expressing love to someone else other than you. First of all, when you start looking at this from a higher perspective and from 5D, we don't possess people, you guys. That's 3D. You should love your counterpart enough to know, first and foremost, that you are enough. You are your whole and your complete self without your divine counterpart. And you don't need them. You just want them. Okay? You don't need them. And when you begin to realize the difference, that's when your paradigm will shift. And that's when your mental mind frame will start to be rewired. And that is what will give him that magnetic impulse to come back to you. Because men like a chase. And if you're always in his inbox and you're always wondering what he's doing, checking up on him, and he's not checking up on you because he's with Miss Thing, Miss Karmic Thing, okay? He ain't thinking about you. Then it's going to repel him away from you, and it's going to continue that relationship even more. So That's the reason why I made this step number 1. Don't give a darn. Because what you think about, you bring about. So if you put more energy into, oh my God, we're separated. He's with the karmic. He's not thinking about me. As you wish. The universe says, I'll give you more of that. Yeah, I'll give you more of him being with the karmic and not thinking about you. And so then, you guys, it becomes your reality, you see. Step number 2, find something to do. And I'm not saying this, you guys, to be facetious. Find you a hobby, get you a second job, do something constructive that will take your mind off of your man and the third party or your woman. Because, divine masculines go through some ish too. It ain't just the divine feminines. There's a lot that goes on in this whole dynamic that is just not fair. Okay? Find something to do to occupy your mind, to get your mind off of that, because where your attention goes, where your energy goes, attention flows, right? You see? Take your mind off of it. Stop focusing on it so much. When you focus on that person being with that person, then that person is going to continue to be with that person. Because what you don't realize in the law of attraction, what's happening, and also in quantum physics, is that you are impressing what is called the subconscious mind. You're impressing their subconscious mind that it's better over there. And so in their subconscious mind, they're going to believe that it's better over there when it's really not better over there. It's better right here. You see, you got to make them miss you. Which is step number 3. How do you make somebody miss you? Be seen without trying to get attention. You want to be noticed, but you don't want them to know that you're trying to be noticed. So you do it kind of like in an undercover way. Okay? For some of you that already have your YouTube channels, this is a perfect outlet for you. Okay? So what you can do is post something on your community posts, right? Post something that you already know that you guys already had a conversation about. Yeah, they're still checking you out on social media. They're still checking your posts. They're stalking you on your YouTube. So, post something like a conversation that you guys had. You know what? One second. I gotta fix this camera. Okay, that's better. All right. So post something that you and that person had a discussion about, right? Maybe you had a discussion about it previously in the past. I'm sorry, you guys, this hair. It's not doing right. But anyway, anything. Let it be trivial. It doesn't have to be anything serious, okay? And yeah, post something like, oh my God, it feels so good to be single now, right? Because really, it should feel good to be single, okay? You should be like Lizzo. I put the sing in single, okay? That's the way you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be happy about everything that is happening to you, because everything that is happening to you is to serve its purpose. Be happy. I was out today and I took myself out on a date. I went shopping. I went to Altered State. I went to BCBG and I went shopping for myself. And I had all these bags and I was walking and I noticed, and you guys, I'm not saying this because I think I'm all that. No, I'm confident. I'm confident. And that is what gets men attention. And I am not exaggerating when I tell you this, you guys. 5 men today stopped and stared at me while they were with their women. Why is that? Is it because I was prettier than their women? No. It had nothing to do with that. It had everything to do with me standing in my power as the goddess that I am. I am in my power. And men love that. Men love a confident woman. They are attracted to a woman with power. Stand in your power. That is the message. Know that you look good and own that. Just like Cardi B said, whatever you do, sis, keep it cute, sis. Okay? Whatever you do, keep it cute. When you even laugh when you're out, make sure it's cute. Okay? That was just, an example. But I'm just saying, it's all about your package and what you're presenting. Okay? Men fall in love with the exterior. Women fall in love with the interior. Okay? We are like the Queen of Cups. We don't give a damn about what's on the outside of the cup. We care more about what's inside the cup. All right? Men are different. Men care about how it looks. See what I'm saying? Look, I don't even have makeup on, you guys. None whatsoever. The only thing I got on is henna on my eyes. I love it. I love henna eyes, you guys. It's so much more natural to me. I don't have to draw my eyebrows on. It's naturally here. All I did was colored in my eyebrows with natural henna, and they're going to even grow in a lot thicker too. I get more, and this is the honest to God truth, you guys. I wear makeup only on special occasions and from time to time. But I honestly get more people, and I also get more men that look at me without makeup than when I have makeup on. Because men love, that's another thing, natural beauty. Keep it natural. Okay? Yeah, we have fake nails. Well, my nails are real. But I still get an overlay on my nails to keep them protected, right? My nails are real. These aren't fake, but I do get the overlay on. Yeah, we get our nails done. Yeah, we buy $200 wigs, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to like the body and the face and the skin and all of that, men love natural. Take care of your skin. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Look at that. That's from drinking a gallon of water a day. I ain't put no oil on my ding dang on face. I ain't use no cheat codes. This is sweat from being out all day. And this is from me being truly hydrated. Stay hydrated, sis. Okay? Drink you plenty of water. Not only does it keep your skin supple and soft and elasticity so you can not crack and have wrinkles, but it also detoxifies you. Okay, and detoxify your skin and detoxify your system, so it's good for your health as well. Fourth thing, how to end a third party. Do something to make that person miss you. Go out with your friends. Post a video where you know that person is going to see it and have the Mickey Ficky time of your life. Okay? Let it be known that guess what? You ain't gonna die without that person. See, they gonna be looking like, she going on with her life. She ain't sweating me. She ain't texting me. She ain't trying to figure out what I'm doing. I must have done something wrong because she's supposed to be crying over me right now. No, make them want you. Okay? Make them come after you. I can guarantee you, listen to me when I tell you, I know what I'm talking about. What is meant for you is meant for you. If you do 100% to the T, everything that I am telling you, you can't skip no steps. You got to do it. You got to do it in the order that I told you to do it. Okay? The first thing you don't do is not to care. Don't care. If you start caring, say, you know what, self? That's the past. This is now. Let's focus on right here, right now. Drop into your body. Feel what it feels like to be you in this now moment. You guys, we have to learn to stop chasing the ghosts of the past. You see, the way that we used to look at that person is not even the same person anymore. Neither are you. Okay? Let that person get an opportunity to know who the new you are. Because you don't want them to still think of you the way that you used to be. Because I can almost guarantee you that you and your ex or your counterpart have a completely different version of who you are. I can guarantee you. Okay? Life is about changes. We all change. And There is a cyclical nature to the rhythm of life. You are entering into a new cycle. Let that be known, not only to your divine counterpart, but to the world. Okay? Confidence will go very long. Confidence will take you far. I'm going to give you an example. For the last 6 months, off and on, a metaphysical store, which is the number one metaphysical store here in the state of Indiana, is really huge. It's really big. It's well known. A lot of people, a lot of everybody go there. Rich people, poor people, all kind of people. And anyway, long story short, they've been trying to get me to come up there to do readings for them. And, for whatever reason, me and the owner's, schedule kept getting misaligned and things kept on getting pushed back. And then I went to Miami, which pushed things even further back. And then I came back from Miami and we tried to get together and it wouldn't happen. So finally, when I went in there to get some crystals and I went to go get some stuff to do workings with, she was like, Dr. Diane, I know it's meant for you to read here. Now, you guys, let me tell you, my schedule is already busy. I'm always busy. I'm always working. Okay. I was even with one of my students one time. We had went out to lunch and she was like, can you please put your phone down? I'm like, no, this is money. I cannot not answer my clients. I have to, and this is how I pay the bills. Okay. All right. But the point that I'm making is that she said, I know that you're busy. So she wanted me to present her with things I've accomplished. Okay, I brought my movies. I have my own movie, The Carnegie Principle Secret. Okay, me and a bunch of millionaires, we started talking about the law of attraction and how to attract, money. Okay, thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, whatever it is you want to accomplish. And so she was like, well, we don't do DVDs anymore, which I get it. Nobody's into DVDs anymore. You can pretty much do everything, electronically now, right? So now I just pretty much give my DVD away when people give my packages and stuff like that. I mean, I find all kind of ways to give it as an incentive. All right. But that's pretty much $10,000 or $15,000 down the drain for me. But that's another story. Anyway, she said, if you can just do readings one day out the week, I would be so happy. I didn't get that offer because I lacked confidence. I got that offer because I have confidence. Confidence, 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 confidence. I said it that many times, you guys, because a lot of us lack it. And I'm not being funny. And at one point of time in my life, so did I. It was years, many, many moons ago, before I even met my twin. It could be, I would say, a total of 15 years ago when I was a housewife. And I really didn't know what my calling was, but I thought that it was to be a wife, and I dedicated my whole life to someone who just cheated on me. Okay? And that's how I am the expert of on the subject. I know how to bring a man to me with fidelity and loyalty and commitment. Okay. Case in point, you guys know that my soulmate was living here. Okay. He's not here anymore. But I was able to call him in to help me to co-parent with our children. No strings attached. He left his wife and he knew that the agreement was we were not going to have sex. We were not going to be intimate. That he was solely coming here out of pure amnesty and reprieve, basically, because of the time that he's not had in my children's life. And I was at that mode where I couldn't do it because I had just fell ill with a sickness. Okay. Well, he came and he served his purpose. But it took confidence to get a man who, from what I thought was happily married, to just walk away from all of it to come and help me. I'm not saying that it was a good or bad thing because my kids were suffering. his wife is a grown woman, okay? It was only temporary. It was never going to be permanent anyway. And I can't go into my personal business and tell you why it was so detrimental, but just know that it served its purpose, and I'm glad he's back with his wife now. Okay. I'm not throwing no shade on that situation. You know, I feel that everything happens for a reason. He came here, he served his purpose, and now he's back with her. And that's a beautiful thing. I always told him that he was gonna get back together. I'm a psychic. I read the cards on how it was gonna happen and everything before it even happened. Isn't that crazy? But anyway, keep your confidence. I would say the very last thing is move the hell on. Move on. Find you somebody else. Okay? Really. Don't wait on nobody. Because life is too short to wait on anybody. That person didn't wait on you. I can almost guarantee you the day that they left, they ran into the arms of someone else. Okay? With that being said, get out here. I don't care how, you know what? The guy that I brought my Mercedes Benz and my BMW from, the owner likes me. I went up there yesterday because my BMW is in the shop because my soulmate messed something up on my BMW. And now I have to fix it. God. But anyway, long story short, he got another Mercedes in, and it was the one that I asked for. Actually, I didn't want the one that I got, but when I seen it, I fell in love with it, so I took it anyway. But what I wanted was the GL with the 3 rows, the third row seating, because I have, 6 children, and I wanted to make sure that we were all comfortable, blah, blah, blah. Well, I stopped caring since we have 2 vehicles now, so, when their dad was here, we just drove both vehicles. And then I helped him to manifest a Lincoln Aviator, or whatever, however you say it. And then we didn't need to drive 2 vehicles, because then we had his vehicle, which we all fit in, because it was like we all fit in. I'm sorry, poor word choice. It sits 8 people. And anyway, I'm always helping people, you guys. It's crazy. Anyhow, long story short, he was like, I got the Mercedes GL that you wanted. He said, I know you want it. I'm like, no, really, I don't. Because now I'm like so attached to my Mercedes, right? He was like, I tell you what, you can drive it whenever you want it. I'm like, what? Me and my daughter looked at each other like, did he just say what I thought? He said, you can drive my Mercedes whenever you want to. Whenever you need it, you can drive it. And it's like, you guys, right now, I love being single. I love not being cheated on. What happened today with those 5 men staring at me when they were with their women, you guys don't know what that did to me. It hurt my heart for those women. And it let me know what I went through when I was in a relationship with my husband. He used to do the same stuff. That is so disrespectful. I'm not the type of woman to take honor in that. It really hurts me to see that women are still going through that. Okay? My husband used to do that, but I set boundaries and I put him in check, and I told him, if you do that to me one more time, I'm leaving you. Because he was like, well, God gave me eyes to see. Well, God gave you eyes to see. God gave me eyes to see too, but he didn't give you eyes to look improperly. Never be afraid to set boundaries. That's the 6th rule. Set boundaries. That is what is going to make them respect you, and don't command it. Don't be a commander. Demand it. Demanding and commanding are 2 different things. I demand that you give me my proper respect, but don't say respect me. I'm sorry, you guys. I probably threw y'all off on that one. But that's commanding. And one thing that a man does not like is a woman that doesn't know her place. Respect me. I wouldn't do that to you. So why would you do that to me? It hurts my feelings when I'm dedicated to you, I'm loyal to you, and you can't even give me at least that much respect. You got to steal looks from other women. So just impress upon their mind what it is that you want. And don't take anything less. Don't settle. Your new boo, upgrade. Okay? Here's the funny thing. I had Mario, the singer's arm wrapped around me 2 days before my husband left me. And it made me feel good. You know why it made me feel good? Because it let me know that if I can attract someone like that of his caliber, then I can attract any man that I want. Know your worth. That's number 7. Know your worth. You don't have to be second to none. That is a personal choice. Love your divine masculine enough to let him go. Bye-bye, baby. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. You really? You know what I told my husband when he told me that? Well, he didn't really tell me. I actually caught him in the relationship, because he typical man, wanted his cake and eat it too, you guys. Okay. This camera situation. This is the reason why I don't go live or I don't show myself, because it's just, you got to make sure that the camera's angled right and all that stuff. Anyway, I said, I am not going to ever stand in the way of love. If this is what you want, if this is something that makes your heart beat and make your soul sing, then baby, you go ahead and do that. Because at the end of the day, what's mine and what belongs to me, it can't be bought. And it damn sure can't be stolen. Know your worth. And I can tell you that he has always came back. He has always broke down those barriers to my walls. He has always found me. He has always came looking for me. And he always will. Why is that? Because I don't care. I don't care. There's nothing that that woman can do that I cannot do better. She don't laugh like me. She don't talk like me. She don't look like me. She don't think like me. She don't make love to him the way that I make love to him. She does not feed him the way that I feed him. Now notice that I didn't say that I could do it better. It's not about whether or not you can do it better, but it's about the feeling that he feels when it comes from me. Can nobody duplicate that? I'm not a replica. I'm an original. And you better know that about yourself. You better know that like it ain't nobody's business. Because if you don't believe it, how are you going to make him believe it? You got to know that you know like you know who you are and what you bring to the table. Because this other woman thinks she stole him away from you. Did she? Is that the energy that you're putting out there too? Or are you just releasing him to his journey so he can find out that he done lost this dang on mind? I don't know, you guys. How the story ends is not dependent on divine masculine. It's dependent on you. Because what you think about is what you bring about. If you think that it's over, then guess what? It's pretty much over. But if you know that the old situation is dead and you're going to step into your new beginning with your divine masculine right beside you, Who can stop it? Do you know that thoughts become things? Not even your divine masculine and all his idiotic, stupid ass ways can stop what God has. Okay? He can think what he wants to. Number 8, ignore his ass. Don't believe nothing that he says. Sis, he lying. He ain't telling you the truth. How the hell you gonna believe somebody and what they say when they don't even tell you how they feel about you? Come on. Get it together, y'all. I mean, seriously. We got to stop believing what divine masculine says to us out of anger. All right, you guys, let me go ahead and get into this reading. Let me spray some of this Kit Karma ass spray as well. Oh, got in my mouth. I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, maybe Spirit said that I needed that because I had a little bit of potty mouth. Anyhow, you guys, let me go ahead and call in some help. I'll get into this reading. This reading is a very good reading. All right. So I call in air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Yod-He Vahe, who will be able to give me the information for this reading in all directions, time and space, past, present, and future. And so it is, everyone. All right. I call upon your divine masculines, higher self, your guides, and your angels so they can show up and so they will be able to convey this message for you, for those that this resonates with. Now, as you guys always know, do not force a reading. This is a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading, my information is in the description box, and I would gladly be able to give you a personal reading just for you. This is for the collective. Even though I'm calling on your guides and your angels and all of that, it does not still mean that this message is for you. For those of you that are here for educational purposes because you would like to know what's going on in a twin flame dynamic, then this is definitely for you, okay? All right. First of all, you have the Ten of Swords. This lets me know that your divine masculine, he's an extremist. Yeah, very extreme, very hot-headed, all up in his head. Air sign. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he's just all up in there. You guys must have just got into an argument or a fight or something. Something just happened between you two because he's in the Ten of Swords. He feels like he's on nothing but a prayer and a hope right now. He done said something. He done basically bit off more than what the hell he can chew. He done wrote a check that his ass can't cash. Seriously. I'm serious, you guys. I feel like he done put his foot in his mouth. He said something to hurt you. And it backfired like a boomerang back on his behind because he's in a Ten of Swords energy. That's where he's at. He's at the end of his rope. He's last leg standing. Okay? I feel like this situation had to happen with your divine masculine in between you in order for him to be able to know who to let in and who to kick the fuck out of his life. Because this is about those that are coming and going. And if you can see, divine masculine is holding on to that door and not letting anybody in. He's in isolation. He's making you think he's in a third-party relationship. He's not. He's making you think he's in a third-party relationship. He ain't in no damn third-party relationship. He wish he was in a third-party relationship. Okay? I feel like some of you guys have seen pictures of him posted with another woman. Some of you might have seen him out to dinner and not even have a confirmation if it was another woman or not, but you kind of assume or speculate it. Okay? Take what resonates. But that was all a farce too. That was a setup. He wasn't with another woman. And if he was, that was an old picture. It wasn't anything current. He wants you to believe. He's trying to make you suffer. This divine masculine is nasty. I'm just going to keep it real. He's trying to suffer. He's trying to make you suffer because he's suffering. Ten of Swords. I feel like, unbeknownst to yourself, you may not have meant to put your divine counterpart in the Ten of Swords energy, but you did. I feel like a lot of you divine feminines, you walked away first. Maybe they walked away second, but I feel like some of you walked away first, and their life has not been the same since then. And so now your counterpart is mad, and they want you to suffer. They want you to think shit that's not true. They want to drive you crazy about what they could be doing and who they could be doing it with when they ain't doing it with nobody. And they, truth be told, they ass is just as lonely as you are because of their pride and their ego. Yeah, I got comfortable on that one. Yeah, this is a different message. Okay. I told Spirit today, for the last couple of days, I haven't posted any videos, you guys. And I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 100 and actually, I'm gonna be 1,000% real with you. I told Source, I'm tired of hearing the same stuff. I'm tired of hearing the same stuff from every reader. Every reader's talking about the same ish. Can you give me something new to bring to these people, please? Something that is real, something that people can feel, something that's going to change their lives. I am tired of giving the same messages. Well, my messages are usually different, but it's like still, it's generally after I say it, then I hear everybody else saying it. And it's just like, come on, I need something different, God. What's really going on with these divine masculines? And what's really going on with these divine masculines is they're not being truthful to you. They're being deceptive on purpose. They got you thinking they in a third party when they in a zero party. They in a Boston Tea Party by themselves, even though they live in Boston. Ooh, my angels told me to say that. And the person that it resonates with knows very well who they are. Oh, I love being psychic. I really do. Ugh. Okay, behave, angels, please. I have to deliver the rest of this message. Ten of Wands. Again, extreme. You're dealing with an extremist, extreme energy. You're dealing with the type of person, whatever comes up, comes out. This is a fiery person, fiery in nature. Maybe they are a Sagittarius, a Leo. Okay. A lot of fire, Aries. If hey, sun, moon, horizon, Venus, it's definitely in their chart. They got a lot of fire in their chart. And they are just tyrannical. Okay? For no reason. I mean, this person, your divine masculine, he mean for no motherfucking reason at all. I'm sorry, Spirit, please forgive me. This man, he's piece work. You got your divine feminine tossing. You got your work cut out for this one. If you really holding on to this one, I'm not going to lie to you. He's going to be a lot of work. He's going to take you through a lot of heartache. Because broken people hurt people. You guys, I'm going to tell you something. For those, I might lose some followers. I don't care. I'm going to give it to you the way that it needs to be delivered. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This thing is called life. This is real. Okay? And this person right here, don't waste your time on it. Don't do it. Know your contracts first. I mean, I'm saying this because my angels constantly remind me all the time. Every day I want to walk away from this journey. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be 100% real with you. If you want to follow me, you're going to get truth. Almost every day. Not every day, but almost. I always talk myself out of why in the hell should I stay on this journey. And what Spirit reminds me of is my contract, the other end of my contract, which is helping you all. If I walked away from this journey, you guys, I wouldn't be uploading no video talking about none of this stuff. For what? If I ain't doing it no more, why should I entertain it? But in order for you to be a leader in your own right, you have to practice what you teach. And it's not always easy. I'm not young, but I look young because I take care of myself. I want to be able to be in a relationship with a man, but I realize the more spiritual you are, the more that you dislike some of the taste of men that are available. Most men want to have sex the first night, which is a turn off to me. Most men, if you don't want to go out with them on a date, that first night they ask you, they'll find somebody else 5 minutes later. I don't want to say it's hard to date, but I want to say that pickings are few and slim. And because I know my worth, I'm not going to just jump into any situation that is not conducive for my spiritual health, because that's more important to me. Okay, because I got to take care of myself spiritually, because that affects my physical. And I care about what goes into my body, including the penis. So I got me a girl toy. Yeah, I said it. How you think I've been remaining celibate? You know, I haven't just been sucking my thumb. Sorry. I know that might be too personal for some of you, but I mean, being a doctor is normal to me. It's natural. You know, I'm in my power for a reason, because I don't look for any pleasure outside of myself. I give myself everything that I need: money, finances, clothing, shoes. It would be something if a man can impress me. If he can buy me a Michael Kors watch. I got a Mercedes, so I don't need him to buy me a Mercedes. He has to impress me, you guys. And I'm not just talking about with material things. What is his soul like? Is he a narcissist? You guys, this person that you're connected with, they think more of themselves than what they ought to. And I feel like they belittle you, they degrade you, because they're jealous of you. Your person's jealous of you. You have a soul contract. Your angels and your guides told me that your soul contract is for you two to be together. Unfortunately, I wasn't supposed to say that one. I wasn't supposed to say unfortunately. That was my own saying, not the angels. They wanted me to tell you that. If you can look at this, this reminds me of duality, the black and the white, okay? See that? The opposites, duality. This person is having a really hard time adjusting to the earthly plane, because they're getting so stuck on the 3D. I feel like the universe has stepped in, because you have the shaman of swords, which lets me know this person's in their thoughts about you. They feel really bad. They feel really sad about what they've said to you. And I believe that they've shared this with some friends and family alike. And their friends and family, who probably don't care too much about you, are in their face right now telling them, why did you say that? That was horrible. Like, we don't even like her, but we wouldn't have said that. Could you have said something else? And all along, this person is really hiding from you what's really in their heart, because this card represents the desires of a person's heart being hidden. But you standing in your power are helping them to get their shit together, to get their feelings together, because now they're going to be telling you how they feel, because now they have that desire in their heart and they're making that connection with spirit. They're connecting with the highest of the highest, so they can come to you and be able to articulate in word and thought, to drop their head down into the heart center, air, water. Okay, the heart represents water, for those of you that don't know, and the head represents air. That's why it's the swords. Okay, this person is dropping down deep into the water, diving after you, because now they know that they have basically said too much. They said some really nasty things to you. And so now they're trying to figure out how to piggyback their way back into your life. This is the reason why they're in the Ten of Swords, because they really feel like they're almost about to die without you. They didn't tell you the truth. They led you on. Now this person is experiencing wreckage. They are experiencing what I call a wrecking ball in their life. That's that boomerang effect, that thing that comes back to you. Yeah, that's what they're experiencing right now, because they paraded the karmic around all over town, and they sit up there and they was making it seem like they was the best thing since sliced bread and butter, and that, oh yeah, we're better, our relationship is better than me and divine feminine, and yeah, I like this person because she don't talk back, she listens to what I say, she knows how to respect me as a man. You know, this man is just, he's really full of himself. He really is. For some of you, this is a darker complected man. I feel like he also has a color complex too. You may not know about this, but he does. He's color struck. Like he's prejudiced for people that are fairer skinned. Yeah. He can even be white. He can be white and still have a color complex. Mm-hmm. But for a majority of you, he's darker skinned, like real melanated. Okay. I just see this person alone. I see him alone. Shutting out every damn body, including divine feminine, especially her. Especially you, because he don't want to hear the truth. He don't want to hear the truth. Your light shines upon his darkness. His demons don't like that. And I'm saying it literally. This person has attachments. Okay? You may not know that's the real reason why they're acting the way that they're acting towards you. And I'm saying they on purpose. Because it's not him. It's them. He's having a hard time balancing heaven and earth. He's having a hard time balancing spirituality from physicality, okay? But balance will be brought in. If you can see with the moon in the back, that represents illumination and awakening. It's happening. It's happening for this person. Not because they want it to happen, but because of divine will and timing, because it's that time. It's divine timing for it to happen. This is when, on his timeline, he signed that contract on that dotted line with you and Miss Karmic thing. Okay? I feel like the karmic is not in his life. They may talk still, but they ain't in no relationship, baby. But they got you thinking that they are, because he wants you to hurt and be miserable just like he is. Misery loves company. If you think that he's with somebody, guess what? In his mind, he won. He don't care that he ain't with you, because he'd rather be alone than to kiss your, you know what. That's what's coming from the divine masculines. They don't want to kiss your butt. They don't want to pay the piper. So they staying away from you purposely because that's just how big their ego is. Their pride. Okay? What goes wrong comes back around. And they feel like this is their perfect opportunity to make you hurt the same way that you hurted them. And some of you didn't even hurt them. It's all a figment of their messed up warped thinking and their twisted imagination because they have childhood trauma. Okay? Some of them were abused as little boys. Some of them were even molested and raped as little boys. And they've taken that all out on you because we tend to take things out on the people that we love, especially those that we love the most. And it's sad. That was deep, y'all. That was deeper than deep. That was deeper than Atlantis, okay? That was deeper than the ocean and the sea. Death. He ain't in no relationship with nobody. You can't be in no relationship with anybody with a death card. That means it's over. Over. That represents him not being in a relationship with nobody. I told y'all. He ain't in a relationship with nobody. He ain't even in a relationship with himself. Look. He trying to keep everybody out. He don't want nobody coming in that door. Not even you. So he thinks. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that has some type of mental disorder because one minute they want you and the next minute they don't want you. One minute they'll show you like through text, affection. Then the next minute they're cold and dismal, right? This person's not ready. Spirit is still working on them. I know that eventually you're going to be this person's answered prayer because this is the reaching out for prayer card. Okay, this is the Priestess of Swords. This person is praying that they can get themselves together for you because they even know they messed up. I ain't never did no reading like this. This is crazy. This person and this energy right here, be careful what you ask for. I asked Spirit for something different. This shit is different. Because I feel like this person has a obscured view when it comes to love. They don't know how to love. They don't know what it is, Divine Feminine. How can you expect someone to love you properly when they don't even know what love is? I feel like this person is praying that God shows them the way. That Spirit opens them up to the truth about what love really is. Because I feel like they grew up in that survival mode. And that's what they think love is. You know, get what you want while you can because you don't know how long people are going to be there. So this person is a user. Okay? Why did I have to deliver this message? I really didn't know that this message was going to be this deep, y'all, and this heavy, honestly. I put the cards down, but I went straight into how to end third party, and I was more focused on helping you guys with that when it came across to these cards, this is some heavy energy. The person that you're in connection with, they have mental problems. Pray for them. The reason why they have mental problems is because of those attachments. It's not really in their brain or in their mind, but it's being controlled. Their mind is being controlled by attachments. I do what is called an Archangel Michael Attunement. I would suggest heavily that you get one. If you really care about this person, help them spiritually because that's all you can do. If you're going to fight, this is a spiritual warfare, baby. You got to fight spirituality with spirituality, spiritual things with spiritual things, physical things with physical things. You can't intermingle. You can't fight something that's spiritual with something physical. Okay? Doesn't work that way. This person definitely needs a shamanic healing. Otherwise, you have no hope in this situation because this person has been outnumbered. They've been overtaken. They've opened themselves up, whether it's through drinking, drugs, alcohol, promiscuity. I feel like it's a combination of all of that. Okay, and not everybody is on drugs. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying there's a mixture of the sex and the alcohol, the sex and the drugs, the alcohol, sex, and drugs. Okay, 3 scenarios. I feel like sometimes this person, they don't prostitute themselves, but they prostitute themselves. Like, I feel like this man is a gigolo, okay? Or I feel like this man, he uses women to get what he wants out of them. I also feel like he even picks up streetwalkers so he don't have to have a relationship with them. And I feel like he has sex with whores on the street. He don't want you to know that. That's the reason why he's able to get by without you. Because he's having sex. Oh, baby, he ain't celibate. He's having sex. And that's the reason why he's picked up these attachments from some of these streetwalkers. God. Pray for your divine counterpart. Whoever is watching this video, pray for your divine counterpart. Some of you may not even know that this is what your divine counterpart is doing. Picking up people off the street and having sex with them so he can avoid commitment, and not even knowing that he's opening himself up to even something possible that's going to be a commitment, all right, and that's HIV, if he doesn't stop what he's doing. He's just so high and so drunk, he don't even care. Let me go ahead and go on the other side with this. I have gotten to where I am with this, okay? If you want to go to the other side of the reading so we can see what is really going on and if this person's going to change and if they're going to stop the hoeing with the hoes in the streets. This is something. Yeah, I like I said again, I don't know whatever comes through the ethers or what's going to come through. I have no way of knowing until I actually do the readings, but I will go ahead and conclude this reading from here. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon and it will appear on the channel. And I wrap you in my love and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.